What's going on, guys? Today is finally the day. I didn't think the day was ever going to come, but it is finally here. It is officially the Nintendo Switch 2 launch day, release day, whatever you want to call it. And I'm super excited because I actually been waiting for this. This is actually my first Nintendo device that I ever got on launch day. So I'm actually super excited for this one. I can't wait to talk about it. We're going to just go ahead and dive into it because I know there's a lot of people already posting videos about this online. But, I just wanted to give my version of this and share this moment. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this type of video. So obviously, as always, if you haven't or if you're interested into this type of stuff, subscribe to the channel. We're doing more stuff like this. But yeah, this is a very, very fun day for me. And hopefully for you guys are able to secure your Switch in. Maybe you're not getting it today. Maybe I know some people that got it through Target have like between the 6th to the 11th, but hopefully you guys got it. As you see here, I got the Mario Kart bundle because I'm saving that money. I'm not going to be spending $80 for that game. But on top of that, I also got a copy of Cyberpunk, which I have bought this for the third time. This is literally the third time I bought this game, the complete edition. Have it on Xbox, have it on Steam, got it on Switch because I, got to test it out. So anyway, go ahead and open this up. I really should have got something to open this up with. All right, so here, right out of the gate, we see the setup stuff. So not really important, just telling you how to plug it in, how to do everything. I'm gonna open this way, not knock the camera out the way, but here it is, the Switch 2, the thing that we all been waiting for, the thing that we all wanted them to drop the price on, and we bought it anyways. Here are the new, much bigger Joy-Cons right here. So we're gonna take that out, and then the system itself. Wow, this boy is this. I don't know if it's definitely bigger. This is a lot bigger. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but it definitely is bigger. Let's see what else is in here real quick. They make it unboxing friendly because they have a scratch off code for Mario Kart World. So I will be definitely redeeming and trying this out. But yep, so here's the scratch off code for that. Doesn't matter. By the time this video goes posted, I'll already have it redeemed. So, and we have the cord. This is your HDMI cord. You have the little straps that you'll be using. We're gonna move this to the side for a second. That's the straps for the Switch. Oh, okay, so this is for the controller right here. Got your blue for that side and your orange for the side. This is definitely this looks more orange than red, but all right, so you got that. I'm gonna put that over here. What else we have in the box? We have your brick here. All right, so you got your charger brick here, so that's pretty good. And obviously this is just the docking station, and that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. So docking station here. Oops, sorry, Deku, my little Deku. We're gonna take this box out the way real quick, and we're gonna just get right into the system. I keep knocking this Deku over. Poor little Deku. All right, so here's the Nintendo Switch. We're gonna put the dock over there. Go ahead and unbox this thing. Well, not unbox it, unwrap it, I guess you should say. And that is a big boy as far as the screen goes. Now, I heard, for those who don't know, I did hear that there's some type of plastic film that they have like on top of it not to peel off. I think that was an issue with the original Switch before. People were peeling off the film on there, thinking that it was a screen protector, because why would Nintendo just give you a free screen protector? But I mean, it is technically to protect it, but all right. So I was automatically going to like try to slide it in, but obviously we are just magnetically put in. Wow, that feels pretty good. Oh yeah, that is pretty sturdy. This thing is big. Wow. Okay. They were just, and that is that. It's connected. Now for a size comparison, man, I can already tell this thing is much different size. So this is my old Switch. This is the OLED one versus the new one. And I have the original one somewhere. I don't remember what it is. But yep. So here is the OLED Switch. As far as thickness goes, and from one side to the next, that's how much longer it is. It does seem to be a little bit thicker, but not horribly. It definitely feels more sturdier. Where it makes the original Switch feel like plastic. And that is the bottom of it. And then obviously the back, and then you have your little kickstand here compared to the old kickstand. That was like this right here. So old kickstand here, and then again new kickstand. So before we actually power this thing on, we're going to also unbox Cyberpunk because, you know, this is the first Switch 2 game I got. So technically Mario Kart is the first Switch 2 game, but this is the first physical one that I'm unboxing here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really didn't care about the other Switch games that they had available. I can really not open this plastic. This is horrible. And here we have Cyberpunk. Now, the interesting thing about Cyberpunk is that the entire game is actually on here. So some Switch games would not have the entire game. Some of them you will be downloading them onto the Switch, but this one is in fact the entire game is on here, which is about 64 gigabytes, which is kind of why I bought this one, because I didn't want to take up 64 gigs of the actual Switch storage. Male and female V, the main characters that you will play as throughout the game. You can obviously customize your characters, but, and then you have like the Samurai Cyberpunk logo and all that. Okay, and you get a code to download some goodies. It looks like there's some Nintendo Switch exclusive skins that you can get, but not really important. I'm gonna take another game. I got a couple of games here. So just as a comparison, one thing I think that's really cool about this, it looks more like a Switch game, right? So the really cool thing about this is the old Switch case from the original Nintendo Switch 1 versus the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, the thing that I think that's really cool is, now, obviously you have a little bit of branding here for the original Switch, but this one does take up the whole top of the box. What I find interesting is that now on the spines, you actually see more of the name. I know on other games like Street Fighter, for example, it has like more of like artwork here. Cyberpunk, you know, it's just black text. But I do find that that's going to look better, especially when you buy a bunch of them and you stack them up on your shelf. Like I have all of them. It's nice to have more than just the red here, because like, see, here's Tears of the Kingdom, for example. The same red is right here on the original Switch game versus having, you know, like, you know, the color scheme going across. Let me guys know what you think about the new spines on here and just the cases in general. Instead of saying Nintendo Switch all the way across, it still says it, but it's a lot smaller, and it has the 2 there. Cartridges are the exact same size. That way you can put old games in here, new games in here, you know, without any issues. But the thing is, obviously, you know, with the new method that Nintendo's doing, even if you get digital, they work as if you have a physical cartridge. The only difference is with cartridges like these, the whole game is installed on there, you know. So that's kind of why I wanted Cyberpunk. So that means unless this thing breaks, this will always be my copy. Nintendo cannot take this away, where a digital version, they could if the store closes or anything. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and turn this thing on. So there we go. Now, I'll say right out the gate, thumbsticks feel so much better. Wow, this is a nice screen. Now, this is an LCD screen where my original one was an OLED. Yes, I accept this agreement. And now it's going to download the update to make this game work. Let's see. You already know. Tell me how to use the stand. Tells me how to release the button. So now if you want to release the Nintendo Switch, because it's magnets here, you press this button here and it just comes out super easy. And then you just put it right back in and that's it. Okay, so the update just finished and now we're about to get into it. Let's see. System transfer. Yeah, let's probably need to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. I actually need to set up a Nintendo Switch Online. All right. And so now my account is now loaded on here. So I'm going to add my wife on later. So we're going to do a different user rule. And we're going to just skip that for right now. We're going to skip parental controls. Don't have an Express SD card right now, so we're skipping that as well. And now setup is complete. All right. Oops. Skip. And then home. All right, so fortunately for me, both my cameras decided to cut off at the most worst time possible. So I'm going to restart this real quick. So it's all set up now. I will say I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do more with the UI. I'm also disappointed they didn't have achievements in this game. I really want them to add achievements. But let's go ahead and we're going to quickly do the little scratch off of Mario. And we are going to go down to enter code. Oops, I accidentally logged out. But let's go ahead and enter the code. I wish I had something. I'm going to use, because I don't have anything to scratch this off with, I'm going to use Daemon Machina for the Switch one, because I did not care for this game. Oh, wow. It actually cleans off very nicely. That's kind of crazy. Some may actually find this extremely disrespectful. If you watch beat 'em ups, I think he did a video recently where he was like, this game was so boring. And it kind of is. Like, I'm a person that grew up loving Armored Core, but this one was a rough one. All right. And there we have it. Mario Kart World. I'm gonna go ahead and redeem that. And it is done. So now that should start installing in the background. Yep, there's the stupid virtual card thing that I hate about Nintendo. Okay, so found a link system. Okay, yeah, we're gonna, oh, I have to unlink one. Select the system you want to unlink. So I have to unlink. That's pretty irritatingly stupid. I'm gonna unlink my wife's Switch. I can fix it later if she wants it linked back, but do the following on the other system. Open the virtual card home, but this one can't even play Mario. Let's see. I do not care for this new link process. This is like the worst thing that Nintendo has done for the consumer, you know, besides up the price of everything. All right. So they are now connected. And now we're going to go ahead. So I see Mario in here successfully loaded. All right. So there's Mario Kart. Now what we're going to do to show that the whole game is on this thing. Let's go ahead and open this up. How do you open this thing up? Oh, wow. Oh, okay, Nintendo. Look at this. Wow, this is a different way to do this. Okay, so I just slide it in. Hopefully I'm sliding it in right. And boom, there's Cyberpunk. Let's go ahead. Still got to download software. Actually, I could start it. Let me see. Let's just try to start to see what happens. So the game does start up without even doing any downloads to it. Yep, there's a Cyberpunk 2077 right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's probably a glare there. And I'll do a better video where actually showing the recording. But yeah. I mean, it don't look bad. It definitely doesn't look bad. All right, so let's see real quick. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit on this. I can't believe I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077 on a Nintendo Switch. Bring your save date over for Cyberpunk 2077. You are gonna need to download the software, just so you know, because I tried to do it and it's telling me I need to download the software. But pretty much I'm gonna just download this and I'm gonna just test it out, play around with it. I'm actually really excited. So I got both games downloaded right now, but this is Nintendo Switch 2. I can't wait to play it. And I have a bunch of games I'm gonna start downloading and putting games on here and everything like that. But what do you guys think about the Switch? Have you picked this thing up? Are you thinking about picking it up? Comment that down below. I'm curious. And if you guys did, which system bundle did you get? Did you get the normal one? Did you get the one with Mario Kart? And are you also getting other games with it and accessories? Comment that all down below. I have so much planned for the Nintendo Switch when it comes to my video, so make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't. And as always, thanks so much for sticking around and watching this video, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.